ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ. Thank you, James, for taking us through the 13th body of Sri Japji Sahib. Thank you, Mandeep Singh. Thank you to all the Sangat today. These are beautiful moments that we're spending together. Any moment that we spend in remembrance of the divine is a blessed moment. When we come together here, it's a sign of a true blessing. James led us through the sacred steps of Japji Sahib, the 13th step. This is the Bani, this is the scriptures of the first Guru, Guru Nanak Dev Ji. And here they've laid out the steps of liberation in their Japji Sahib. And they've explained those different experiences that the mind encounters along this way in this journey. So if we recap, the first stage of our spiritual journey, our spiritual practice comes from meditation, comes from japa, remembrance. And that's an external praise. This is where we remember, where we sing the divine's praises, we engage in worship, we engage in service, we sing the praises, we attend the temples, we attend the gurdwaras, we attend these online discourses. And then we move through those stages with what Guru Nanak Dev Ji has described as Sunan, Manan. So first there were 4 stages of Sunan, listening. And this is where we're listening with one-pointedness, where the inner voice of Haigu, the inner voice of the divine can be heard. This is where we're bringing our concentration, our surati, merging into the Shabad. Once the mind comes to rest in that Shabad, we move from that inner listening to deep contemplation and acceptance. And this is what Guru Nanak Dev Ji is referred to as Manan. So we've referred to Manan as being faith. But this faith only comes when we've experienced a period of contemplation. So Manan can be contemplation, because it's an act that's done by this mind. Man means mind, and Manan means the act that's completed within this mind. And at this point, Sangatji, once we come to the place of Manan, once we've gone through those stages of listening, that inner listening, where we come to that one-pointedness, we've come to the present moment. When we come to Manan, this is the point where the mind doesn't indulge in its scattered thoughts anymore. The mind remains present. It's remaining present in the Sangat, it's remaining present in the divine, it's remaining present in the Shabad. And in this body in particular that James eloquently put to us, Guru Nanak Dev Ji states that this contemplation, this acceptance of our surati remains fixed on this Shabad. And once this happens, an inner awakening, an inner understanding of the true essence of who we are, the true essence of our reality is understood. We understand the falsehood of this world. We rise above our sensory objectives. We rise above those organs that are rooted into this world. And we realize what our true life purpose is. Up to now, Sangatji, all of our experiences have been on the outside. We've looked for God, we've looked for the divine, we've looked for our happiness all in the outside world. But when we reach this place of Manan, when we reach this place of concentration, this one-pointed concentration, all of those universes, all of those realms, all of that awareness is found within ourselves. As Guru Nanak Dev Ji has said, Manna surat hove man buddha, Manna sagal pavan ki suddh. So the inner awareness and intelligence is understood, that surati. And during this faithful moments, the worlds and the realms are also revealed. So basically, everything that's external of the divine and the internal experience of the divine, these internal experiences, these universes of divine consciousness are revealed. Guru Nanak Dev Ji then tell us that once we have this awareness, we start to let go of these attachments to our sense organs. We stop looking at this material world for any peace. We realize that all our relationships, our experiences, in the end, these will let us down. And in doing so, we will no longer feel the slaps of Maya, the illusion which has caused us numerous pains upon pains upon pains. Guru Nanak Dev Ji speaks quite openly this in One Nemo Chotana Kai. You won't feel those slaps on your face, but these are the slaps of Maya. And as our attachment to this world decreases, our fears of death will start to leave us. They will disappear. You see, Sangaji, everything that we do in this world, everything we do in this life is just to build our momentum for that last moment, that last breath. And if we have any fear of death, if we have any perception of fear at that stage, then that will be encompassing, that will consume us. But where we've risen above these fears and we've awakened to the true reality of our life, we will simply rest in the presence of the divine. Those faithful beings will never feel the slaps of Maya on their face. And those faithful, those that have contemplated, will not have to go with that messenger of death, meaning they're living in the presence of the divine, and when they cast away this body, they just merge back into the presence of that divine. This is the power of Naam. Aisa Naam Niranjan ho, je ko man jane koe. This is the power of that Naam, that Shabad. But only those rare souls who have contemplated that, who've allowed this message to absorb and seep down in their mind, those minds that have absorbed themselves into the Shabad, have reached this place of faith and acceptance. Thank you, Sangatji, for these opportunity and for coming together. Let's take these moments to meditate, to remember the divine in our life, to build that personal connection, to build our conviction in the divine with small steps. Let's remember, remember, remember. And in that remembrance, let's listen to the inner message. Let's cultivate the virtues of divine compassion, tolerance, forgiveness. Let's become these virtues so we can merge into these virtues of themselves. And in this way, we will too find our connection. We will too be able to merge in ourselves with the divine. With these words, Sangatji, I beg your forgiveness. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.